Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today, we got a decent-sized college basketball slate, and I got 7 plays for you guys. But first, we are going to go over a recap of yesterday. But before that, just take a second here, subscribe to the channel down below, and hit that thumbs up button, and comment your favorite play of today's slate. But let's get into a recap of yesterday's action. It didn't go well. We went 2-4. We started off well, but then the last 2 games just plain and simply did not hit for us. Our losses were Kansas State. They lost by 26. I thought 14 was enough points, or I thought 14 was too many points against Oklahoma. Apparently, I was wrong. South Carolina lost by 11 at +6. Did not cash. Penn State at +8 did not cash as well. They lost by 14 points. And wow, was I wrong about LSU. I'll be the first to admit that. This Alabama team looks legit. We did get wins, though, from Syracuse -5.5. They took care of Miami. And then we got the straight-up win from our +5.5 on Akron. If you guys placed that +200 bet, you cashed on that as well. Hit that thumbs up. Because we started off well in the night with that +200 hit and then lost the last 3 games. But we are now 2-4, 162, 160 and 4, 50.3%. So not doing great this year, but I have hit some money lines to help balance out the profit. But let's hope our plays today increase that number right there. I'm trying to get around 52, 53% by the start of March Madness. But let's get right into today's slate here. We got a fun one. All right, we're going to start with action here in the Southern Conference, where we have Western Carolina hosting Eastern Tennessee State. 1.5 point spread, -123 for Eastern Tennessee State, +103 for Western Carolina. Western Carolina coming in 7-5. They've lost their first 3 conference games in their Southern Conference against Eastern Tennessee State, Mercer, and Samford. Eastern Tennessee is also 7-5. They come in 3-1 on a 1-game win streak versus UMI. So, and they're 3-1 in their conference play. So they're up towards the top. I believe with a win, they'll be close to. I was on top of that conference, but looking at this game, I'm looking at the Western Carolina side. I think they should be more of a favorite rather than an underdog, and I don't hate going to the money line here at +103 as well. Get a small little price plus tag on that for a game that my model projects them to win by 4.8 points. So we're getting 4.8 points of value on the money line, and then we're getting an extra 6.3. We get 6.3 points of value on the +1.5. And it's only -104 in my book, which I like. Next, we have a 6 o'clock game in the A10 conference with 2 of the better teams in the A10. We get Virginia Commonwealth taking on St. Bonaventure. It is a 2.5 point spread, -140, +120 run back for VCU. VCU is 10-3 so far this season, 3-1 in the A10 conference, coming off of a win against George Washington. St. Bonaventure is 6-1 this season, 4-1 in the A10. So this is a battle towards the top of this conference. They're coming in on a 4-game win streak against Richmond, St. Joe's, Fordham, and Duquesne. So not the highest quality of teams they're playing here, other than Richmond. But this could be a fun game to watch. We're going to go with the dog again here. My model has VCU winning this game by 3.7 points. So we're definitely looking at that +2.5 with the potential at that +120 money line. I like VCU. Give me the Rams here at +120 and the +2.5 on the money line. All right, next we have a 7 o'clock game here in the ACC. We get the Clemson Tigers heading to Georgia Tech to play the Jackets, and it's a pick'em. And my model says it shouldn't be anywhere near a pick'em. My model has Georgia Tech winning this game by 7.6 points. We're going with Georgia Tech here on the pick'em, by the way. But Clemson coming in 9-2, 3-2 in the ACC, coming off of a loss against Virginia. Georgia Tech coming in hot here. They're 6-3, 2-1 in the ACC, but on a 4-game win streak against Florida A&M, Delaware State, UNC, and Wake Forest. So this Georgia Tech team is on a roll, and I think they can continue this win streak against the 20th ranked Clemson Tigers tonight. Give me Georgia Tech. Pick 'em. Clemson. All right. Next, we have another 7 o'clock game here. We have a matchup here in the SEC. The rejuvenated Kentucky Wildcats head to Georgia to take on the Bulldogs. 3.5 point spread, minus 170 for Kentucky, plus 150 for Georgia. Kentucky coming in 4-8, but they're 3-2 since starting conference play. They are on a 2-game losing streak right now against Alabama and Auburn. Alabama, we saw what they did to LSU yesterday. No fault in that. Auburn, not that good of a loss, though. Georgia coming in 8-4, 1-4 in the SEC, coming off of their first conference win against Ole Miss. Looking at the game here, we're going to go with the Kentucky Wildcats here at minus 3.5. My model has them winning by 8 points. So we're getting 5.5 points of value, or 4.5 points of value on this line to give me Kentucky here at minus 3.5 versus Georgia. Next, we get another 7 o'clock game, a matchup in the Big East. We get the 7-6 Providence. They're 3-4 in the Big East against the 11th ranked Creighton. They're 10-3, 6-2 in the Big East so far. Creighton coming off of a loss against Butler, and then Providence coming off on a 3-game losing streak against Marquette, Xavier, and Creighton. This Providence team just isn't looking too good right now, but it is a 9.5 point spread. I think in conference play here, I think they're able to keep it close. We're going to go with Providence plus 9.5 in this game. I think they keep it close and keep it within double digits against Creighton tonight. All right, we have 2 more games here. Our first one here is a matchup in the Big Ten. We have Northwestern heading to Wisconsin to take on the Badgers, an 11-point spread, minus 650 for Wisconsin, plus 500 for Northwestern. Northwestern coming in on a 5-game losing streak. They are 6-6, 3-5 in conference play. And wow, have they been thrown through the ringer as they started conference play here. They started conference play 3-0, and then followed that by losses versus 10th at the time, 10th ranked Iowa. Or no, 10th ranked Iowa, 16th ranked Michigan, 12th ranked Illinois, 21st ranked Ohio State, 5th ranked Iowa. They have been getting the absolute hell of a schedule. And Wisconsin here, 10th ranked Badgers are 11-3, 5-2 in the Big Ten, coming in off of a win against the Rutgers. And honestly, I think this game should not be an 11-point spread. I think the market's crashed on Northwestern, seeing that they lost 5 straight games, but they've been against 5 really good teams. We're going to go with Northwestern plus 11. I think they keep it close here against Wisconsin. And yeah, I think they're able to keep it somewhat decently close against 10th ranked Badgers tonight. Next, we have our final game of the night, and this line has actually moved a little bit even more into our favor. We're looking at a matchup in the SEC when Auburn heads to Arkansas, take on the Razorbacks, my bad. 6.5 point spread, minus 265, plus 225. Run back for Auburn. And Auburn coming into this game 8-6, 2-4 in SEC play, coming in on a 2-game win streak versus Kentucky and Georgia. And then Arkansas is 10-4, 2-4 in the SEC, coming off 2 losses against 2 of the best teams in the SEC right now, LSU and Alabama. are in conference play. We know Tennessee's up there as well. Um, Looking at this, I like Auburn in this game. The line's moved even more in my favor, which I really like. We're getting 6.5 instead of 6 now. We're going Auburn here. And my model has Arkansas winning by 1.7 points, which could be close to a pick 'em at plus 225. I don't hate that line. I probably won't bet it, but I like the plus 6.5 here for Auburn. We're getting 4.8 points of value on this line. So give me the Auburn Tigers here, plus 6.5 versus Arkansas. All right, let's do a quick little recap of our plays today. We have Western Carolina at plus 1.5. We have VCU at plus 2.5. We have Georgia Tech on the pick'em line. We got Kentucky minus 3.5. Providence plus 9.5. Northwestern plus 11, and Auburn plus 6.5. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, please hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe down below. It only takes a couple of seconds. Just go down, bring the mouse down, click on that red button, and turn on your bell notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at All Sports Bets. We have daily content with the NFL. We're doing college basketball 6 days a week. College football return next season. UFC, we're going to get back on UFC. I've just been swamped with hockey and college basketball and all that stuff. Well, we will be getting back to UFC videos for McGregor and Poirier. Esports, my brother's doing Counter-Strike every night now for the S tier. NBA, every single day my brother's doing that. WNBA in a few months. NHL, that video will be out in a few hours. And then MLB in a couple months will be starting back up. But that is going to do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below. Let's cash some tickets tonight, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.